What's up, everyone? ENADZT here, and I got a gameplay for you of me on Dome once again. I already stuttered. I'm choosing this gameplay over the other G36C Moab I have, just because one is longer, and this is my second try doing it, and I ran out of time on the other one, so I'm switching over to this one. I promised someone that I was going to do the G36C Moab next, so here it is. Hopefully next week will be the P90 Moab that I got with all of my subscribers. So what I want to talk about today is montage. I was about to say commentaries, montages, editing, stuff like that, and how much it's kind of ruined a little bit of the community. It hasn't been the whole downfall of it, and that's not the downfall of this community. And trust me, there's a lot of downfalls. It's not it hasn't entirely ruined the community, but it has ruined Call of Duty, kind of. And what I mean by, wow, that was really weird. I hate when the theater mode does that, when it's just shakes around. I have a 97-3 gameplay I'm going to post sometime. And there was this one point where my screen just goes insane, and I start doing 360s all over the place. It's the weirdest thing in the world. But montages. It's really annoying that people who make montages are normally, they're not set up, but they're fake. And what I mean by that is that they go into parties of 9 in Ground War, and they spawn trap. They force you into a spawn trap, and then they just they get their clips, or they get their quad feeds, or whatever they're trying to get. And I just don't feel like that's real to me anymore. It's just it's not something that's I want to watch. I feel like when I used to make montage, kind of montage. They were pseudo montages. They were me putting fade in, fade out, just different clips, and then put music on top of it with a very, very, very rare cut into the gameplay, just to sync it up a little bit. And I liked that kind of style better. One, because of the editing, which I'll get to later, and two, because of the well, actually I should say quote unquote editing, because it really wasn't me editing anything. But two, because it was real. And what I mean by that is whenever I get a montage clip, it's because it just happened. I let it happen. I didn't force it to happen. This is gonna go so many wrong ways. I let it happen, but I didn't force it. Oh my god, you sick people are gonna laugh at that, aren't you? But it's something that's it's natural and everything, and I really liked it a lot more, just because whenever you go for a montage clip, it just seems so much more fake than if you let it happen. And I feel like I'm trying to explain the birds and the bees right now. It's really disturbing, and I should stop talking about that. Anyways, it's just, I feel would you guys enjoy a real montage where it's just it recorded for over a few months, but it wasn't him going, or him or her, I'm sorry, I don't want to be sexist over here. It was the player just, they were just playing the game, and it would eventually just happen. I know a few commentators do that. I can't name them off because I feel like I'm gonna probably get it wrong. But definitely XCal does that all the time. I think Tape does it too. I don't think he goes for montage clips really, but someone can correct me on that. But they just they put together the very occasional monthly montage, it seems or with XCal it's yearly. They just put together this random montage where it's this is all the things that's been happening, and it's the high points of this game. And I find that a lot more enjoyable than over edited 360, 720, YY, fakey claymore, tack insertion, spins, all that. I don't find that entertaining anymore, and it's really it's kind of ruined it for me. I think the first montage I ever watched was, I think it was called Vendetta, and it was a PC Pro mod montage. And if you've never watched a montage before in your life, do not watch a PC Pro mod one, just because the editing is so good that it's gonna get ruined, or it's gonna ruin all the other montages, and you won't be able to appreciate any other good one unless it has that caliber of editing. Which is a good segue into the next part of this, the editing. There's so many over edits these days. It's insane. It's beginning to come to the point where it's just put a fade in and fade out. I really don't want to see flash, flash, quick scope, and all these amazing noises like that. That was probably terrible. I don't want to see I don't want my whole house to shake from my headphones vibrating from how much bass there is in it and everything. Some people might like that, but it's not something I enjoy. I remember when I was getting this. By the way, this is an assault Moab. If you haven't noticed, why is my screen shaking? This is an assault Moab, and it's against every single rule I have for getting Moabs. I'm not using specialist. I'm not using a silencer. I'm capping points. Yeah, I feel like, oh my god, I remember when this lagged. I was like, what is going on? Anyways, editing. There's so many over edits these days. The stupid noises that they also they use to supplement different clips. I remember when Optic Predator put like his Predator's montage. I didn't think it was very good, but I think he started the whole make a giant noise whenever the gun fires. And it's, by the way, I don't have 15 Moabs. This is a long time ago. This was like in December or maybe even November. This was a long time ago. I'm up to like 30 to 35 now. Anyways, I know someone's gonna call me out on that. Anyways, what was I saying? Totally, I'm so bad at this. I totally just lost my train of thought. I think it's Washer again. Oh my god, it interrupted me the last commentary, and it did it this commentary too. Anyways, can I please say anyways more? I think editing is just like, it needs to be toned down to back where it used to be, where I really wish there were more people who were like, oh, if you guys have ever watched a Joe Handsome montage, that's the kind of editing that I want to see more. I just wish there was someone as good as Joe Handsome doing montages still. If you guys don't know who Joe Handsome is, he was back in COD 4. He did montage, actually Modern Warfare 2 also. He did montages, and he was by far the best montage maker of just like the entire community. I feel like every single one of his works that I've ever seen are just like amazing. I'll link you guys to Color Theory and what's the other one? Double Dare. That's what the other one is. Those are both really good montages, and I really like them. Double Dare is a bit over edited, but like Color Theory was just amazing. I love that one. He also has a lot of other good ones. I think Beats would probably be my third favorite. But his montages, they look good. You can see everything, and it's like it just looks really good. And I really appreciate that kind of editing rather than, I don't know if you guys saw the Optic Girls montage way back when. There were I've literally seen clips where it's like they have a ray going through the entire screen, and you can't even see what's going on except for the kill feed. It was the dumbest montage I've ever seen in my life. I really did not enjoy that, and a lot of other people didn't enjoy it. The clips, I think I saw a couple of the very few amount of clips I saw. Oh yeah, there's Pwn Star's Moab. I forgot to mention this is a double Moab, I think. Anyways, the very few clips that I saw in the Optic Girls montage they were good, and it really, wow, I just did a lot of spins there. They were really good and everything, but it's like the editing was, how did I not see that guy? The editing just like killed every single part about it. And then the last part I want to talk about is just the generic edits. Montage Madness. Cyfax is probably just like rage quitting this video right now. Montage Madness, that was just the biggest bull I've ever seen in my life. It's like Cyfax came out with a very original 15-minute edit because it was them going for clips and everything, and it was everyone was on an equal playing field. And Cyfax came out with a 15-minute montage that no one had ever even seen before, and nobody in the UK liked it, and it was just awful. Well, actually the montage wasn't awful, but it was just awful, like the reception it got for some reason. I personally loved it. I thought it was really good, partly because I'm probably a fanboy and he's probably laughing at me. And then Small Beans edited the other one. And it was a generic dubstep 5-minute montage of DNB Oost carrying the entire team because the other people couldn't get a single clip. DNB Oost was the only one who actually got montage clips in that entire series, and that just angered me just because of how generic the edit was and how just lame the clips were. But it's a sniper quad feed, so that's better. It just baffles me what people want in this community. I think the editors might want to change. I feel like they want to change, but the reception they get from the doing a very generic wub step flashy montage is just like they keep on getting rewarded for it, and that's why I think they keep on going back to all that stupid oh my god. My screen goes black every single time. People just get rewarded for generic web step montage, and it's just really annoying to me. Anyways, that was my rant on montage and everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you later.